Hello, Jamie from Moto here. Going to go over some information on using the Screamin Smart Tune Pro with a Dynojet Power Vision. Just going to go over a quick overview of the Screamin parts first to give you an idea what you're looking at. This box here is going to be your Pro Street Tuner. The dealer probably installed that when they installed the Screamin combination, stage 3, stage 4 kits, some of the cams, or maybe just a stage 1. This is a real basic tuner. It's a 50 state legal tuner. It's pretty locked down as far as what you can do with it. You can adjust the VE tables a few percent each way, timing tables and things, but not a lot you can do with it, and it doesn't really work with aftermarket components because the window adjustment isn't really there. And also there's a lot of limitations in the tune as far as torque management, rev limiters, speed limiters, all that kind of stuff to make the EPA happy. So if you're switching over to a Dynojet Power Vision, the first thing you do, you're just going to eliminate this out of the picture. So you can just set that aside. And we're going to concentrate in this video on the Smart Tune Pro kit that Harley offers. That's going to be the system that uses wideband O2 sensors. It's going to be here. It uses Bosch wideband O2s, 18mm sensors, and it also uses a wideband controller that plugs into the stock harness. You're going to find this box under this seat. Double check that if it's there. Double check what sensors you have. If you have the stock sensors, they're going to be the smaller 12mm sensors, but in this application we're going to discuss using this Smart Tune Pro module with the 18mm sensors along with the Dynojet Power Vision. The first benefit you're going to see with the Power Vision is we're able to deliver a much more accurate tune. We have basically full adjustment on all the tables, the VE tables, spark tables, all the throttle by wire tables. You can basically, it's unlimited. You can use any injector, big bore kit, whatever you're going to be doing there, you're going to be covered. And really unique in the fact that we can configure the tunes to work with the Smart Tune Pro. It's very similar to the Dynojet Target Tune. There's some different hardware involved, but if you already have the Smart Tune Pro, it's a good idea. I would use it. It works really well. You get a lot more window of adjustability as far as what the sensors can measure and what they can control. We also have a lot we can do with the tune as far as how we can configure it uses the sensors. We can change the window of how far adaptive control works. A lot of different things that we adjust in the tune related to the O2 sensors and such. Or we can turn it off if you want. If you want, just open loop tune, but don't really want to do that. This is about closed loop wideband tuning, and what we're going to do is we're going to extend the closed loop across the whole table. So it's basically going to run closed loop running off the wideband sensors for fuel control, basic correction rather, and anywhere from your light load cruise all the way up to full throttle. So you're going to be taking advantage of the wideband sensors that can basically measure 10:1 to 18:1 AFR, and we have calibrations that are configured to work within that. Really good. We typically will set the cruise range at a reasonably realistic ratio to get good mileage and a good response, but then at the full throttle stuff we'll go after power and performance there, so you can kind of all wrap it up into one tune. So basically how this is going to work is if you have these components, if you have, say you have the Pro Street Tuner and your Smart Tune Pro installed, basically what you're going to do is when you purchase Power Vision, you'll let us know that you have the Smart Tune Pro installed, and we will put together a special tune, because the tune is different because of the O2 sensors and the O2 controller. That needs to be configured much differently, and you would let us know either at the time of purchase, or if you get a Smart Tune Pro later, or or something you want to add in. What you would do is you would use the fuel map request form on our website, fuelmotousa.com, and you would submit a fuel map request, but be very clear in there that you have the Screamin Smart Tune Pro, because that's really going to be different when you get the tune back. So I'm going to go over a little bit on how it's related to Power Vision. So once you get the tune, basically you have a lot more adjustability. You'll have full control of all the tuning tables right in the WinPV software. We also can provide some more advanced tunability for guys that are doing the big bore 124, 128 or bigger big bore kits. We already have maps configured for the Harley Screamin 131s and 128s, which obviously give you a lot more performance and a lot more unlimited, tuning tables than what the Screamin Eagle tuner is going to have. Basically we can, besides the tables themselves, we raise rev limiters, remove speed limiters, and we can give you actually adjust for aftermarket components within that kit. We're not just locked down to the Screamin Eagle tunes anymore when you're using Power Vision. But a couple of neat features I'm going to show you on a Power Vision is you also have access to the Target Tune Auto Tune application, which will allow you to generate tune corrections and put them right back into your Dynojet Power Vision tune. And how you would do that on the device is you would go to Program Vehicle and select Auto Tune. You will choose the tune you want to tune. And when you do that, it's going to come up with a screen, and it's asked which auto tune mode. You're going to want to use the Dynojet Target Tune wideband kit, because this essentially uses the same type of sensors and such as the Screamin Eagle Smart Tune Pro does. And once you're in auto tune, you'll go through the procedure we have. There's another really good video on our Fuel Moto University page that explains how to enable, how to use auto tune, and the benefits you're going to have from doing that. But essentially what it does is it rewrites the VE tables based on corrections from the O2 sensors. It works really, really well. A lot of the same technologies and the same tune equations and such as we're using on the dyno every day. So we would recommend using that. So one other really cool feature you're going to have if you're using your Smart Tune Pro with Power Vision is you can actually monitor live AFR. So you can basically go to any gauge screen, and to do that you'll go to Data Log, then Gauges, and this one's already configured, but what you'll do is you'll pick up wideband O2 front and rear right off the data bus. So it's no additional components put on the bike besides your Smart Tune Pro. It'll take it right off the data bus, and it's basically the live AFR it's running at. All the other channels you can view and monitor as well. Anything from engine temp to a spark, really unlimited to whatever's on that data bus. So that works really well, and that's just another benefit. So you are able to do that. A lot of features within the Power Vision for sure that are not in the Screamin Eagle Street Tuner. And like I said, if you need a calibration, if you do have the Smart Tune Pro, you will need to use the fuel map request form and very clearly say you have a Smart Tune Pro, or when you're purchasing the Power Vision from us, let us know that you have that Smart Tune Pro on there. We'll make sure you get the proper calibration. So if you have any questions, you can contact us at info@fuelmotousa.com, or visit our website, Fuel Moto USA, or give us a call, 920-423-3309.